Hello, my name is Connie Santiago. I'm going to show you how to run a single regression in Excel today. So let's first begin with going to our data tab right up here at the top in Excel to see if we have the necessary tool that we need. And if you don't see a tab over here all the way to the right that says analysis, then that means we are missing the tool that we need to run our regression model today. So by clicking on File and going to the last option on the bottom left, Options, click on that. It'll generate this new window. Go to Add-ins, which is the second from the bottom all the way on the left. Click on that. That will generate a new screen. As you see here, Analysis Tool Pack. You want to go ahead and make sure that's highlighted. Also go down to the bottom where it says Manage, and just ensure that Excel add-ins is in fact checked off. Then click Go right next to it. That will generate this window. Ensure that Analysis Tool Pack is checked off. Then hit OK. Now you can see a new option here, Data Analysis. Now, before we get into working with our data, let's take a quick peek at it. Over here, we can see that our data is as recent as December 26th of 2016 and goes all the way to January 6th of 2014, as we can see here. The data that we collected is going to be based upon price per gallon of gasoline in the state of New York. This is averaged by week. This is the average price per week ending these dates. The temperature, again, is going to be the average temperature in the state of New York over the same average time frame. Now, the price per gallon was actually gathered from Quadel, and the other one was actually recovered from NOAA. This, all you have to do is send them out a quick email or a quick request, and they will send you whatever weather data that you're looking for. There are various points of reference where you can get free data, including data.gov. Now that we know where we got this data today, let's take a quick peek and look at analysis. Let's click on it and see what happens. Now, we said earlier we were going to run a single regression. So let's go to our regression, click OK. Our Y is actually going to be our independent variable. Now this is going to be the price of gas per gallon. So let's go ahead and highlight our Y. And now let's go to our X range. Our X range is going to be our dependent variable, which is going to be our temperature in New York. So let's go ahead and highlight that as well. Next, we do want to check off that we have labels. We also want to ensure that the confidence level is checked off at 95% as well. That is standard. And we're going to go ahead and it's going to open a brand new worksheet for us. Click OK. And now this is our regression model. Taking a quick look at our first number here, I just want to point out is going to be R squared. This is the variability in Y that is explained by X. In this case, that will be our average temperature. So basically what this is saying is how much is temperature affecting our price per gallon. So it's stating here that 2.8% of the change in price per gallon of gas is related to the average temperature. Adjusted R squared is going to be important when you have more than one regression. Since we're only dealing with one today, we're not really going to be looking at this number. Standard error. This just basically means standard deviation. Another important number that we should quickly review is going to be the significance of F, this right here. This is going to show you that there's a 3.5% that this did not happen by chance and that it indeed fits the model. So from this, it shows me that there's not really a very high correlation, but there is some statistical probability that it does actually indeed fit the model. So because the data period was so short from what we collected, I would propose collecting a larger sample and also not just focusing on just the state of New York and actually looking across the entirety of the United States as well. That gathering this additional information would give us better insight into how the price per gallon of gasoline is affected by the change in temperature. Thank you for taking the time and watching my video.